We are the nerds of the apocalypse.
Welcome back to the NotA Game Report. I am, of course, Trex, and alongside me this evening we have...
It me! Friday.
Got it.
On Friday, even
Wednesday.
though it's Wednesday. La da da da. As of recording this. No, just kidding. Hey guys, what's up?
What's up, fam?
How y'all doing? I just want to say, before we do more introductions, I just want to say we owe Rebecca Black a fucking apology.
All of
Look
it.
her up on YouTube right now, on Spotify.
Try it
Right
now.
She's like, no, after this, and then like after this, then look her up. Look her up her most recent music, and oh man, it's so good. Anyway, other people, hi.
So Rebecca Black, we will listen to not only the remix
Oh my
of
god, yeah, there's
Friday, but her
10 years ago.
her new hit single, Girlfriend.
I think she made a Saturday song too,
Maybe, I don't know.
if I remember correctly.
It's still, Saturday is Saturday. Like everyone's always partying on Saturday. It's Fridays when the weekend starts, so it's more important.
True. That's very true.
How you doing, Stevie B?
I'm doing great. Of course, TV. Well, actually, I'm not doing that great. If I'm being honest, everyone. Well, first off, let me explain. If you haven't watched the streams and heard me talk last night, I am here this week. My father's surgery got postponed because the medication they gave him lowered his sodium. So when you have low sodium levels, it's not good because it's something with your blood and your brain. Your brain can swell and shit. So like they don't do surgery when you have low sodium. And I told him, I was like, you should just ate a bunch of French fries for the doctor, but apparently that's not how it works.
I like the McDonald's.
Yeah, so that didn't happen. But I'm like this because the PC crash is back, boys. Like it's just shut down like 3 times when we were trying to prep for the show. So now I've got my tablet and my phone, and here we are. The PC is up and currently running. There's a big chance it's going to die. And so there might not be a stream Friday. After all, we'll have to see. I might be taking some of that tax return money and getting a new motherboard and just everything. Just gonna get everything. Heather's like, no, you just did that. I go, no, I got a frame. I'm buying this. I kind of Frankenstein everything together, and my video card is pretty old. So I'm just gonna do it up, do it all.
Yeah.
So I don't know what's happening yet. So if I can fix it before Friday, I might try to stream on Friday still, but I don't know. This is rough. I'm glad the mic sounds good though.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. Oh
Again,
god.
That now 57 in a row. Yes, crap. What's up?
I just heard my name. I just want to make sure.
No, I was talking about spending more money on PC parts.
Oh, it's great.
You don't mean that.
Yeah, that's great. We could definitely spend the money on vacation as a family, but someone needs a new computer.
That's right. We could have went to Disney, but I didn't know to AMD.
But the Rona,
Computer, which
come on.
Disney don't care.
My car, obviously. I gotta drive.
You
Well,
can't get COVID at the happiest place on earth.
That's true. Well, we were planning one for the end of the year, but I guess I don't know. I talked to you about that last week.
You
about
did.
the Disney.
Yeah. You talking to me or Trex?
Him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Trex, how you
Any more
doing?
shit you want to talk?
I'm gonna go on Amazon now. Bye.
Oh my god.
Bye.
Me neither.
Oh my god. Don't crash on your way through the parking lot. CUV to his piece. He has the boots off. Fuck you, Ralph. Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know.
Well, get that Get that third stimulus check, and you can get a whole new computer.
Yeah, come on.
Get it.
I need to boost the economy ASAP. Let's go.
Right? They're just gonna waste it. We're gonna boost your economy, sucker. Deal with it.
Hey, wait.
Yeah.
Put money back into electronics. Okay.
Okay.
It's not gonna be able to get a badass video card anyway. Anyone that's new and worth a damn gets bought by scalpers. It's like trying to use the stimulus to buy a PS5. We watched the Final Fantasy 14 event, right? We streamed it, and like they were like, "Oh man, we're actually gonna anybody has a PS4 license, we'll get a free upgrade to the PS5 version. We're so generous." And Yoshi was like, it's free, but good luck getting the PS5. It's like, everybody got triggered
Too soon.
So I know, right? And that upgrade isn't even coming out till like I think what is it, March or April? I don't know. It's like April or May. I forgot. Rafa will correct me in just a second, I'm sure. Yeah. So it was like a month or two away, and then it's just like, man, fuck you, man, because like no one's ever gonna get a PS5 at this point, except for me. No, just kidding. I'm not. I actually got really, really, really insanely lucky because of Denny working at GameStop. He just texted me like, "Yo, we're starting to pre-orders right now. Come pre-order it." And I was like, "Okay," and strolled in there, pre-ordered it like it wasn't a damn thing. Meanwhile, people are like, "I need it!" like fighting out in front of GameStops, and I'm just like, "Oh man, that was really easy for me." It was really great watching some YouTube videos of people like fighting over spots in line in front of a GameStop. They didn't even have the they weren't even like fighting over a console. They're just fighting over the spots in line for the opportunity to get a goddamn console. Like, it didn't make any sense. It was so funny. There was a group of people that were out in front of. I watched one where there's a group of people out in front of a GameStop, right? And then the security guards came by and made them leave, told them to come by a certain back in the morning. But then later on, more people showed up. The door said they only have 5. So even more people showed up. The security guards had to come by and tell them to leave. And these people told the security to go fuck themselves. Security called the cops. And the cops were like, there's a sign in the window. So, like, we can't tell them to leave. Like, are you the property owner? The only person that can tell us to make these people leave are the property owner. You're just security. And so they stayed. And so then the 5 people that got told to show back up at 9 o'clock in the morning showed up. And all hell broke loose. And it was some of the most amazing YouTube I've seen in a long time.
Man.
He's like, who are you, the property owner? Like, no, I'm the security of the property owner. Get the fuck out of here.
I know, right?
Like how did the security guard not pop up for back that? It's like, I'm the security of this property, and I called you for backup. Why are you signing with these plebs? Get the fuck out of here so I can get my PS5.
Plebs.
You know who the real loser was? That poor fucking store manager when she showed up, and all these fucking nerds were like, "Wow!" And she was like, "We are grown-ass adults. Can you people calm down?" And I felt so bad for her. She was like, "I've literally never dealt with a situation like this before. You guys have to calm down. I have to call my district manager. I don't know what to do." And she was so aggravated.
Poor lady.
It was, and like, apparently there'd been one guy that had been camping out since they announced the restock. And she's like, "Well, I know that this guy, he's been here for like 2 days creeping us out in his van." Oh, man. I'll try to find it in Discord. It was great. That's what I've been dealing with is my fucking crashing PC. And I pretty much just been streaming 14. There's a lot of good stuff. We did the Bajra stuff. For those that don't play the game, don't really know. We did. It was. It's one of those things that takes forever to get into, and then it's some shit that like I've never messed with that kind of content in the game before, and then they're like, "All right, these people are going on the first floor. These people are going to be on the second floor, and then we have to time the death at the same time. There's no group chat, so they're going to be yelling it out in general chat." With /yell, and you gotta pay attention. And I'm in the meanwhile, I'm like a tank, like with my axe, not knowing what the fuck is going on. I'm just following Raph and Persona around because I don't know what's happening. I just made sure to stay with them, and it was like this big long content. I still don't even really know what happened. I like to say that I'm good at that game, but I'm not really that good because I don't even know what people are yelling. were just saying shit, and I was like, what? I said, Rav, should I run in and fight this person? He goes, no, in all caps. And then he want to actually go do it, like Leroy Jenkins it. You know, I am on stream, so I was like,
Wow. I mean, I'm just constantly working, earning that nonprofit money, just rolling in that nonprofit dough. Rich. No, just kidding.
like, got that money, that profit money. What's from Teen Titans Go? I got that money that.
It's like pretend this is $1, just $1, $1. Boom. But Trex, how you been doing? How you do this week?
I'm good. Been binging, or really in the background noise has just been decided to watch some Star Trek: The Next Generation. So that just got me itching to play Star Trek Online. But here's the deal with this. I don't have my original character. My original character is gone from my account that I've had since 2011.
Oh no, how'd that happen?
I don't know, but I put in a ticket with support, and I'm like, this isn't right. Because I went through just to make sure I didn't have a second account or anything, and went through my emails, and even then, my YouTube videos of Star Trek Online that shows my original character was like popping up everywhere with people commenting. I'm like, yeah, I fucking did this. These are my videos that has my actual character. Where's my account?
Oh no.
So I started a new character. I made a Gorn, part of the Klingon Defense Force. So just enjoying that a little bit and realizing again that the spaceship battles on Star Trek Online is like the top notches of shit. It's so fun. And remembering that ground combat is dog terrible. Just ugh. Like I could go through the entire game never leaving my ship and I would be super happy.
Yeah, I think I played that game for all of 1 hour. But when you mentioned a Gorn, like that you're a Gorn now, I just think of one of those last couple episodes of the of the cartoon, the Star Trek cartoon. Have you seen that yet? Lower Decks.
Oh, Lower Decks, yeah.
Yeah, and one of them like keeps blacking out, like the cyborg. He keeps blacking out and coming back in on like the worst times, and he doesn't know what's happening. And he like one of those blackouts, he finds himself in the middle of a Gorn wedding, and then they attack him. And then he tries to reboot again, but he's still being mauled by all the Gorns.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Yeah, watching Star Trek on The Next Generation and Captain Picard would just say something. I'm like, yeah, bitch. I'm like, I thank Lower Decks even more just to have that comedy that we really needed from The Next Generation. Like, it's a great show, super serious, like, but I need them to like laugh a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, hey, something interesting's happening on the screen.
I know. I noticed that too.
How'd that happen?
Can you guys hear me?
Oh, we hear you. We just don't see you.
Yeah, and then I am your icon now.
What's happening here?
I don't know. No, but
that's not Stevie B's floor.
Yeah, that's Trex's floor. This is so weird. But you're there.
Hold on. I got this. Stevie B, how you doing? Oh, I'm doing just fine. How about you?
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, there you are.
I figured it out. I had to reset the app.
Oh, okay. Now we see half your face. Hello. Yeah, we like anytime Stevie B like blacks out or something, you need to put Dex in this place.
I mean, the cat's somewhere in the bedroom with Carlin.
Oh.
One time I
She's
breached.
probably just lying down because she's lazy.
All right, good. I think this might be. I mean, you got the corner here, but that's okay.
Yeah. Cool. Cool. So.
My
Daddy.
computer is crashing. Stop coming in here with that judgmental look.
I was just trying to figure out what's happening.
Well, now you figured it out. I'm just playing. It's not. She goes, that's some bootleg shit. Well, I'm not. Fine, I'll spend the money to fix it all.
Yeah. Bootlegger.
I like how his microphone quiets it down when it knows he's gonna yell.
I'm just to light my face up.
Hi.
Okay, I'm back.
It's Bootleg B.
Bootleg B. Thanks, I appreciate that.
So you
Okay.
guys want to start the news? Want to start the news?
Yeah, please. I don't know what to say. All right. Okay, before we get into new releases, we got to harass the people on YouTube. I don't know how the hell you've made it this far with all the fuckery that's going on. But if you're still here, don't forget you watch the show live every Wednesday, 9:30 p.m. Eastern. You can see it live with me, Trex, Xtina, and we're gonna be talking all kinds of shit. And maybe you'll catch some dumb shit like this live, where everything's messed up, and we still try to do it anyway, and it's fine. It's all good. And you can join on the conversation. That laptop looks familiar, B. Listen, I'm sure bet it does. Denny, can you shut up? I'm just kidding.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna let you finish, but I just had some late breaking news that it's not game related, but I have no choice but to say it right the fuck now.
Uh-oh.
Lucasfilm fires Gina Carino. Lucasfilm fires Gina. I'm saying her name wrong. I'm sorry about that. Carano.
Gina Carano.
From The Mandalorian after quote abhorrent and unacceptable social media posts.
I didn't think they had the balls to do it, but they did it. Wow.
Like,
This
damn.
is
Yep.
amazing. I am pretty sure, like, I have no doubt that Pedro Pascal it kind of encouraged this. Like, he's like, yep. I mean, because his sibling
sister
transitioned.
Yeah.
Sister now. But like, yeah, because his sister transitioned, or his brother transitioned into his sister. But it's like, yeah, I am, and he's tried to get her to see the light, like I think last year, or tried to reason with Carano, but it just kind of like over Twitter, and then it just kind of spiraled into her beep boop thing.
Yeah.
But like, wow.
Yeah, even Paul Tassie's like, whoa, they actually did it.
I mean, I wouldn't care if they just recast her.
Agreed.
Just recast that character and I'll be fine. Because like the character herself is pretty good. They just but if they want to keep that character, then recast.
He's like, yeah, I'm Cara Dune's sister, Carrie Mound.
Carrie Dunn. It's like, why are your last names different? It's like, don't worry about it.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow.
Sorry, you can go ahead and finish, Stevie B, as you're like messing with your camera the entire time.
I can't. It keeps falling.
I see it falling right now.
Falling.
Yeah, Stevie, I am going to mail you like my little phone boom. It's like I'm just going to mail it to you because I don't need it anymore.
Yeah, use your selfie stick.
Obviously
Where's your selfie stick?
What are you propping it up against? Oh, now he's just like kind of like a blurry forehead. I think what happened is that his phone went to sleep, because this happened with my mom when during New Year's Eve. My family and I were all on a on video chat on Facebook.
Yeah.
And she fell asleep because she drank a whole tumbler of wine.
Damn.
She fell asleep during there. And then her phone fell asleep, but we could all still see a still image of her. It's like, I think that's what's happening to. Do you have like a pop thing on the back of your phone?
Oh, you know what? I have this thing. Hold on. Speaking of the Mandalorian, I forgot all about this. I have this thing. What?
You have baby. Oh, yeah. Oh, nice nostrils. Love it.
All right, here we go.
So fetch. Ah, there we go. Awesome. So fetch. You're so fetch. Look at that. Look at that handsome face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa, what the fuck? Who said that in the chat? Oh, I thought someone talking shit.
No, Trex was talking shit. Of course.
Man, fuck you, Trex. I always call you beautiful.
Hey, that's a face I would cuddle. I'm just saying.
Sure. You wouldn't be the first man to cuddle with me. There's that notorious picture of me in Showtime. Don't tell him. Y'all don't tell him, but I'm gonna fuck. I plan. He's getting married in a few months. I'm gonna
Don't
get them
say anything. You know he watches this.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
I'm fucking excited.
All right. Okay. I think. Now, see, now we have a problem because now when I do this, I can't. All right. It's up and running. So I'm gonna try to use my computer to read the news.
Okay. So, next stop in order. Oh wait.
New releases.
You no. We'll save it for after.
Yeah, we're so sidetracked right now.
Yeah.
So,
New releases.
Because this is ridiculous shit. Yeah, new releases. Go, Drax.
All right, Lily, very quick. Little Nightmares 2 on PC, PS4, Xbox One, and the Switch on February 11th. Super Mario 3D World + Bowser's Fury on Nintendo Switch, February 12th. I stretched it as long as I could. That's all I got.
I was to say, it was like
I had to stretch it. Just
real quick, my ass. But yeah, little Nightmares. I thought it was coming out tomorrow, but I guess.
Well, it's the 11th, so it's tomorrow as of this recording.
Oh yeah. Oh, this week has been so long. I already forgot what date it was, but yeah, it's coming out tomorrow as of.
All right, so there's a big chance that my PC's going to crash.
But he gonna chance it.
But my phone just died, so this is. I don't. My output, I guess, wasn't. It's fucking dead. It's like dead. Like I can't push none. It's look. See. It's super dead.
So around you.
I know, including my sanity. So let's just go and look. What is if I pop up? I pop up. Next, let's go.
All right. So we of course gonna start this off with some wholesome shit.
Yeah, wholesome shit. We're doing that now. So so you guys still remember the GameStop stonk.
Sucker is fucking crashing so hard. Not crashing,
GameStop stonk. Anyway, this is like a whole other story about someone who made bank with the GameStop stock and is actually using it for good. So this comes from another local news channel, WJLA, ABC7. Headline reads: Food blogger donates GameStop stock
Oh shit.
earnings to local restaurant to feed kids. Oh my gosh, I this is one of those things that I'm going to have a hard time pronouncing because it's just me.
His first name is Danny.
Well, no, it's I'm having trouble saying GameStop stock. So, like,
You don't
I
need,
have
you
to
don't
really
need to use the proper vernacular. It's GameStonk. We know what it is.
okay, when GameStonk started rising last week, this was literally the day after we recorded last week. So this was dated February 4th. So keep that in mind. When the GameStop started rising last week, food blogger Danny Kim was paying close attention to the numbers. I just got like one and then ended up being like 1,000% return. Oh my gosh. Kim, who is the owner of Eat the Capital, is now putting that money to good use. In 2020, he saw firsthand how pandemic impact restaurants in the nation's capital. Quote, I know friends who are restaurant owners who are paying out of their own pocket $20,000 just to cover rent. Oh my God. They are not making enough in sales. Yeah. With that in mind, he donated $1,000 to Po' Boy Gym Bar and Grill, which is known for feeding kids in the community. Quote, we're pretty excited about it, co-owner Ian Reed said. We always did local schools throughout DC. Also, this is in DC. We feel as though it's very important to feed the youth. Kim donated enough to feed roughly 120 kids.
Nice.
So
that is some wholesome shit.
I know. It's like I barely even went looking for wholesome shit, and then I asked the universe and it provided. So like more GameStop wins, you know? Whoever thought anyone would say that in their lifetime? GameStop wins.
No, yeah.
But yeah, there's like some wholesome shit right there.
Hell yeah.
More like I can't remember which one of you said it, but that's some actual real Robin Hood shit going on right here.
Hell yeah, it is
That's
actual.
Stevie B would say.
That's true.
But yeah, so that is our one wholesome thing for the week.
Boom.
Boom.
Now let's talk about a bunch of negative shit.
Woohoo! Here we go. Coming over here from The Verge, written by Tyler Lyles. Prince of Persia: Sands of Time remake delayed indefinitely.
What? Like, I don't. That's sad. Indefinitely? Like, shit. Okay. Like,
so it's saying indefinitely only because there's no actual date the dev team gives. But I'm going to go off of the Prince of Persia Twitter here, coming straight from the team. Since announcing Prince of Persia: Sands of Time remake in September, we saw an outpouring of feedback from you on this beloved franchise. It is your passion and support that is driving our development teams to make the best game possible. With that said, we have made the decision to shift the release of Prince of Persia: Sands of Time remake to a later date. This extra development time will enable our teams to deliver a remake that feels fresh while remaining faithful to the original. We understand the update might come as a surprise, and we will continue to keep you posted on the progress of Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time remake. In the meantime, we want to thank you for all your outgoing support. So there's no, and again, 2020 for game development is just terrible. This is just another thing that COVID really screwed us on. So they're going to have to spend more time onto the game, working remotely, being as safe as possible. So it does suck. And this also falls in line with the other Ubisoft games that have also been delayed, which is Far Cry 6 and Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Quarantine. So it's just Ubisoft just...
That's ironic. Come on. I gotta call it. That's ironic.
Isn't it ironic?
Don't you think?
But yeah, I mean, I guess I don't fault them for doing it because they're just saying delayed and they're not And it just kind of sounds to me like they don't want to put a date because the gaming industry is already getting flack for crunches, and for them to not set a date and not setting expectations, I mean, it's good.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. I'm all in the back of my mind. It was really weird to even hear. We saw an outpouring of feedback from you on this beloved franchise. Like feedback on what you're remaking it, basically just repolishing it. What feedback are you looking at that you're going to make it better? Like
It's a what? When was Sans a time? Like during the PS2 era?
Yeah.
Even?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I
Yes.
mean, I would think that they'd have to build a lot of it from the ground up again, if not just like, I mean, that's several hard that's several pieces of code that's like super outdated.
well, no, when you hear
Right.
feedback, it's like, hey, he was climbing on this wall and it glitched out. Like, okay, we can fix that kind of feedback. Or the feedback is, you need to make the time sand better. Well, thank you for that feedback. We'll make the time sand better.
Well, I mean, I played the Prince of Persia remake.
Yeah, the original Assassin's Creed. Yeah, go on.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh shit!
Where's Raph at? I should get triggered. John says, bad enough we are spending $6 plus for games that aren't finished, and you know the prices will be going up with these newer gen consoles. They put out more bad games. People are going to get even more bonkers. That's very true. That's
Yeah.
very true.
Unless you have that Steam early access tag. Loophole.
Wouldn't it be?
I don't think they're.
It'll be on Ubisoft probably.
Yeah, there's not
Oh,
going
for
to
sure.
be. Yeah.
You probably get to play it for free if you have the Ubisoft All Access
You're
thing.
fucking right, I will.
Oh, excuse me, Trex, you can't even play the games you pay full price for.
I've played stuff.
Listen, I'm just going by what they tell me. You know they be snitching on you constantly.
Yeah, thanks to work, I haven't really streamed a lot, but I have been playing games off stream, which feels weird. I feel dirty about it, but
I actually
enjoy
do
it.
as well. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was playing something. I think I was playing like Final Fantasy 13 or something offline, and I was like, "This doesn't feel good."
Yeah.
So I stopped playing and started playing something else. Well, it's like, I could be busting out that content right now, but instead I'm taking some me time, some my time, where I don't have to talk through the whole thing.
I think anytime I played Hades off screen or off stream, I was like, gosh, I really hope I don't get into something really huge and important like beating the game.
Exactly.
I hope I don't accidentally get really good with this off stream. But luckily that hasn't happened yet, and I've made my first huge accomplishment on stream, so that's that. That's that.
That's the way to do it.
Mm-hmm. But let's see.
But
Dead
big-
air. No, just kidding.
But big sad news for Prince of Persia, which again, I'm not going to go with the whole delayed indefinitely. At the moment, they just don't have a date when it's going to come out, but they are still working on it. So I'm going to keep my hopes up that they will continue production until we really hear that fateful Twitter day where it's like, we're no longer doing it. Which we all remember from the Ubisoft Connect presentation. We saw the team that's working on this game, and it's coming from Ubisoft. I'm going to go with Pune. Or Pune. I'm going to go with Pune. It's an India-based studio, so I'm definitely
Look, I
pronouncing it
know
because I'm
we're
American.
mature here, but Jesus, dude, like,
It's Ubisoft Pune. Like, I'm going to go with 2 syllables, so I'm going to try.
Pune? Wouldn't that just be Pune?
It could be Pune. I
Not-
don't know.
I don't think it'd be Pune because there's not an umlaut. But whatever.
There you
No.
go.
Actually, that wouldn't work either. But anyway,
But the team behind it seemed they are definitely going with their heritage, as they definitely should with this game. So I think it's going to look and feel amazing, and also might be the first time I actually play it. But more power to them, and I really do want to see how this game goes, and especially show more of the culture of Persia. Next!
I'm just gonna do like a no, and then move on to the next thing.
There you go.
Crash Bandicoot 4. Crash Bandicoot 4 is coming to the PS5, Xbox XS, Switch, and PC. So next gen. Crash Bandicoot 4, it's about time. I've never actually played any of the Crash Bandicoot. That wasn't a remake game.
My
computer's
computer's
I didn't
about
play
to
Prince
crash.
of Persia. I definitely played some Crash though.
I played both of them. What? Come on, y'all! Damn.
I played Nitro back in the PS2 days.
Nitro doesn't even count. I'm just kidding. The racing one. That's like saying, yeah, I played Donkey Kong. I played Diddy Kong Racing. It was badass. Remember that game?
Crash Bandicoot 4 It's About Time marks the first new installment in the Crash series in more than 10 years. Taking place directly after the events of Crash Bandicoot Warped, It's About Time sets Crash and Coco against their nefarious enemies' evil quest to dominate the multiverse. And it looks cool. They've rounded out the cartoon style and just made it really nice.
Stevie B, please, your thoughts, because I'm about to explode.
Explode?
Yeah.
Why?
As we reported last week, this is Crash Bandicoot 4. This is the sequel. This is the game from Vicarious Visions that gave us this sequel to an amazing game. And guess what? The studio's now gone. Because it was the Activision buyout.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed Crash Bandicoot 4. Because the damn sure isn't going to be a 5.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I forgot about that already.
Actually, I haven't had a chance to play 4 yet. I'm definitely going to. Especially now that I can play it on the world's most superior gaming console, the Xbox Series X. So yeah, I'm gonna give this a go. The remake they did of the original is really good too. It looks amazing. I think the push got to do it because you could play a small level in the most recent Uncharted game, and everybody was like, "Yes!" And so they're like, "Oh, maybe we should remaster that shit and keep going." So here we are with this. So yeah, it's exciting, man. I mean, it's cool. I'm glad it's coming to next gen for everybody, not just
and
just for that. But
and like to add a little bit more, like players who purchase or already have purchased Crash Bandicoot 4 It's About Time, which will be of course $60 on PlayStation 4 or Xbox One, will be entitled to receive next gen upgrades at no cost except in Japan. Within the same console family I know, within the same console family. So the next gen of PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. They'll be able to receive those upgrades on March 12th. Pre-orders for the Nintendo Switch, which will be $40, are available in select territories starting today.
Oh.
Yeah, as we record this, via Nintendo eShop or at select retailers.
Well, that's
The game will also be coming to the PC via battle.net with pre-orders available. With pre-orders available in select territories starting today at $40. Anyone who purchases the game digitally will receive the totally tubular skins, which put Crash and Coco into some new digs. It's to reflect to their 90s roots. It's like a cosmetic thing, but that's it. But battle.net?
Oh God,
really?
that's funny. How the fuck is the game pro? One person never played Crash and one has never played a Look, stop game shaming everybody, Raph. Damn, bro.
There's so many games that I have in my library alone. I just haven't played them.
So it's coming. It's gonna be on Battle.net.
Battle.net.
Blizzard, probably, if anything, one of the first game companies that really gave themselves their own launcher for their game. Even Battle.net wasn't even originally a launcher. It was like their community everything, so especially for StarCraft. But they changed it and made it into its own launcher for all of their games. And then everybody else tried to copy it and epically failed every time. I'm looking at you, Origins. I'm looking at you, Ubisoft. Fix your shit.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
God, I hate both
better.
of those. I hate
you
both
absolutely
of them.
hate Ubisoft. I know, Christina.
I hate Ubisoft. I hate it. But I still like I don't know. Like I think I finally figured out, but only one browser out of all the browsers that I have is able to connect to Ubisoft whenever I activate a game. I won't touch it. I won't mess with it. Because if I mess with something, it's just gonna get messed up. I'm not gonna access any of my games anymore, and like that'll be it. So I'm just not gonna mess with it. But I also fuck you, Ubisoft. Fuck you, Origin. I hate both of you.
Me too. And I'm subscribed to Ubisoft Plus. I'm Ubisoft Plus, and I'm still on the launcher. It's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. But Battle.net, because of the Activision buyout of Blizzard, now Activision's like, hey Blizzard, we're gonna use your launcher and put our games on there. Wait, what? You want to do what? But we got Call of Duty on here. Like, oh, now you're gonna put Crash? Oh, okay. Blizzard taking it on the fucking chin.
Take it
Right
on the
there.
chin, indeed. I just want to say to the Ubisoft and EA reps that are watching, the ideas are not those of Stevie B's. And if you still want to sponsor me, please feel free to reach out via my Twitter.
No, it's like I am like definitely out of these three the odd man out.
I'm totally fucking. No, they would. They watch like 3 previous episodes and be like, nah.
I still indulge myself in like 1 or 2 Ubisoft games, and that's Beyond Good and Evil, the new or the re-release of Scott Pilgrim. Because I bought that game 3 times. I got a physical copy, and now I have the digital copy.
I still have the copy of Trex's movie somewhere.
Ooh,
I think
You do.
I do. I stole it. And I watch it.
No, it just shows how much of a best friend you are that I'm letting you still have this movie for so long. Oh my god! I just realized my friend Neil, for the past decade, still has my original BBC versions of The Lion, Witch, and the Wardrobe. That whole set. He still has that shit. He still has my Transformers anniversary movie.
Oh no!
I'm not gonna lie. When you first said BBC, my head went somewhere else. I just want to make that clear. Goodbye, Ubisoft.
All right, Stevie B. This next article is for you.
Yeah.
What? Me? All right.
I pulled this just for you, brother.
Oh,
which one is this? Oh, hold on. I don't even know where we're at. I'm sorry. I haven't really been watching. I have been watching. I'm not gonna read this. Fuck you! I'm not gonna read this. You set me up, man.
Holy shit!
But this was
Over
catered
here
directly to you. DST told me like, "Hey, this is an article for Stevie B." I'm like, "Hey, D, I got you."
Over here from CBR.com, written by Cola Jennings.
Collier.
The CW's say again? What?
Collier.
Did I say wrong? Collier. That's what I said. I think. The CW's The Flash will soon be speeding into Fortnite. Like, what skins don't they have? Fortnite is becoming like the digital pop figures. I swear to the Fortnite news account on Twitter announced that its wildly popular video game will soon wildly popular by 8-year-olds will soon be introducing a new event titled the Flash Cup and post a picture of the game's The Flash skin. Fortnite's Speedster skin is based on Grant Gustin's, at least they picked a great Flash to portray.
He did.
Portrayal of Barry Allen in the Flash television series on the CW, specifically the outfit worn in Season 4. Later, Fortnite's Twitter account posted its latest reality log, these motherfuckers, which often hints at upcoming characters to be in the game. The reality log depicts an encounter with the Flash at the CC Jitters coffee shop that is these people out of control. That is often frequented by Central City citizens, and the Flash Allen himself is referred to as the most overbooked man alive. Fortnite previously had a character from DC Comics, including several Batman-themed skins and one based on Stephen Amell's portrayal of Oliver Queen in the CW era in December. I do remember that. I remember seeing Arrow all over the place. Other fictional, not in the game, from pictures, because I not played the game. Other fictional characters that have appeared include the Mandalorians, Din Djarin, I think it's right, and the Intergalactic Hunter, the Predator. Plenty of Marvel Comics. Yes, they had a whole Marvel Comics events in Fortnite's Marvel's Nexus War. But they had a whole bunch. They didn't mention all the Star Wars sequel trilogy characters that they had, but I guess we're not talking about that anymore. Meanwhile, at Fortnite, Harley versus Flash versus Mando versus Kylo versus Thanos versus John Wick. It's true, all of it.
It's definitely a kick in the pants that DC Universe Online, a licensed DC product, literally does not have anything of this. We don't have this outfit.
Oh,
why?
Because fuck if I know.
Because the money that Fortnite paid DC to put this in there is about what DC makes in a year.
Probably.
I'm sure they paid top dollar for shit like this. I'm sure there's some kind of contract written.
Yeah.
Because you had Arrow in December, you have Flash now. I'm sure we'll start seeing fucking Supergirl, and we'll probably see Superman when that show debuts. It's like advertisement, right? Because the Flash show is about to start, right? Isn't like about to premiere. It's about to do a season premiere. So it's almost like, I bet CW paid Fortnite. They're like, hey, can we advertise the Flash because the new season's about to start? So we can get all them kids watching the show because there's only 8-year-olds to play. Speaking of kids playing the game, I did bring it up last night in stream with Ari. I said, man, we should get another one of those Fortnite streams going. I mean, they were absolutely ridiculous, and some of our best content came from that stream. Especially when we literally shot the fucking floor out underneath me. I didn't
shoot the floor. I was harvesting the floor. There's a difference.
Okay. Christine, look, listen. We were in top of a tower, and the son of a bitch pulls out the thing to harvest, and he starts harvesting right beneath us. We're on a tower, a watchtower, right? I wasn't talking to you, Alexa. And we're so high up that he knocks the floor out beneath us. We go flying down and die, or we get knocked out. We get knocked out, and then they picked him up first. I was so angry. There's a clip, and it's. I'm not the nicest person in that clip. I'm not gonna lie to you.
What happens? It's basically true, but when we landed on top of the tower, and I didn't know that there was, the ground was gonna come because I thought we had like a few levels. So I go from the first level down to the next one, like, okay, cool. Down to the next one, cool. And I was like, oh, we'll just keep going down. Fuck the stairs. Who does stairs? But it was only 3, and when I took out the last one, I'm like, okay, here comes floor. Nope, that's ground. That is instant death.
No.
Fall damage to the max.
Trex like Tower of Doom, indeed. Golden Dodge, indeed.
Now, something that wasn't in this article that actually I found today, because it was talked about this morning, was honestly a new something coming down the pipeline for Fortnite, and Tron is coming.
Oh, damn. Well, excuse me.
Tron. There is the players found a portal that leads to the mainframe.
Ooh.
So
I'm still I'm still sour grapes that the last Tron movie didn't sell as well. And
I liked it. I thought it was good.
I mean okay, it was all right. I mean, it's a good popcorn movie, but we need another movie just so we can have another banging soundtrack from Daft Punk.
Yes, Daft
It's very
Punk
good.
made that shit.
It did. It probably would have been it probably would have turned out to be a terrible movie if not for Daft Punk.
Now I want to go into the movie and literally just remove all their music and just see what it sounds like. Just see how it would envision. But yeah, Daft Punk, that whole soundtrack for that movie was phenomenal. And we as fans deserve a third.
Yeah.
But Tron is looking like it's being teased to come to Fortnite, and a lot of the folks on Twitter today were saying that Rinsler is coming. We're gonna get Rinsler. But who knows? Everything is like Fortnite this season is just like flipping whatever switch they want and just like bringing in for this whole Secret Wars thing, I guess.
So it's wild. Radfine says the moment Stevie went red form and on tracks, dumbass. Yes, that's exactly what happened. It's very true. It's all true. All of it. I was very angry. I think I was actually angry for about 2 seconds, and then I amped it up. Yeah, I got over it. It was fun. All right, so now we got data. You guys, I haven't seen the list of news tonight, so as we're going them, I'm looking at them, so I'm excited. I read this today. This was really good. That's right. Well, to be fair, I had the computer problems, which is still mine. At any moment, my computer can die, and you'll see the weird where Christina becomes me, and then I become the floor, and I don't know, man. We'll see what happens.
Cool.
Who's gonna take this next one?
I'll take this next one.
Go for it.
So this is from the Hollywood Reporter. Last of Us, Game of Thrones breakout star Bella Ramsey, who was in the last couple seasons, she was like what? Does anyone remember her name? She was like the little kid badass. Oh yeah, she was the Lyanna Mormont on Game of Thrones. She's going to star as Ellie in the Last of Us live action series on HBO.
That's amazing.
I know. As reported by Boris Kitt and Leslie Goldberg, Craig Mazin, who created HBO's acclaimed limited series Chernobyl, is writing and executive producing with Neil Druckmann.
It's over. Neil Druckmann, he's the worst game developer in existence. He makes those SJW games. You can't trust Neil Druckmann. You can't trust his ass. He makes games about people that aren't straight white men. We can't watch that. We can't play those games and watch these shows. I don't know if you know or not, Christina, but it was a big deal for me when I was playing The Last of Us because I loved every second of it. And I did nothing but hate the haters. And so I was just kind of
I think I was there for that for those reactions.
I was pulling. Yeah. Oh, there you go. I was just trying to pull that persona back in and just go with it.
Yeah.
Just kidding. I'm actually really I'm sorry. I'm actually really excited about the show. I think it's gonna be good. And they literally took they were like, okay, let's go out and let's look at everything. Let's find the most badass little girl that we know of in the history of cinema. That's still a little girl right now, and they're like, "Oh yeah, that from Game of Thrones. Let's get her in here," and it's perfect. But I can't wait to watch this. They haven't cast Joel yet, have they? I don't think they have. Have they cast?
There are rumors right now that I screw up his name.
Rumors?
I only saw it quickly.
Yeah, no, I'm looking at what you're saying.
Here it is actually. Yeah,
one person not involved with the show is former True Detective star Mahershala Ali, whom geek websites on Wednesday had pegged as having an offer. Ali did circle the role, sources say, but a deal never came to fruition that we know of so far. So let's see. Ramsey will play Ellie, a 14-year-old orphan. that we all know and love. And let's see, blah blah blah. We all know the story because we're fucking gamers. The series is in a co-production with Sony Pictures Television, PlayStation Productions, Word Games, The Mighty Mint, and game developer Naughty Dog will produce. Also executive producing Carolyn Strauss, Evelyn Wells, Assad Kizilbash, and Carter Swan of PlayStation Productions. Yep.
Nice.
I'm
Yeah,
actually really excited. That's good casting right there. Bella's she's a badass.
hell yes, she is. The most badass girl in the history of badass girl cinema. That's right, Armin. Look, I love the first one. The second one was just fucking. Everybody's like, I can't believe it's winning so many games. I can't. Look, there's very few games I've finished either.
Yeah.
I played that shit. That shit was great. I'm mad. The reception got just it made me mad. I'm like, come on, guys. It's like I get grouped in with that crowd. I'm like, stop! It's. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna get a little political. I hope that whoever they cast as Joel isn't a white dude, just to watch the meltdown.
That's what I was like. Mahershala Ali playing Joel. Ooh, that's gonna be fun.
The
whole world meltdown.
I know, like the whole world would have a meltdown, but I love Mahershala. He is a damn fine actor, and
he's my blade.
You know, oh yeah, everyone would be so lucky to have him as Joel.
I've been dealing a little of that in the Resident Evil community because the new movies that literally are staying as true as they possibly can to the lore, which is all I've ever wanted. Right? Leon Kennedy is not a straight up white dude, and Jill Valentine is not a straight up white woman, and all hell's breaking loose.
Yeah, I saw when I saw the cast list, it was like, ooh, so diverse, and like, oh wait.
Yeah, people. I was like, man, what did you want? You wanted like a cookie cutter, just right down the board? Like, come on, man. It's like, oh man, it's so frustrating. It's not that big of a deal. I don't know, man. I hate.
I don't know.
It's like they're new. First off, they're new in terms. It's like your precious Leon's gonna be gone.
No, you'll get the characters. Sorry that they don't match totally fictitious people that were like literally created out of nothing. Yeah. I don't know.
Heather just came running in with the message that Gina created from 5 from Star Wars. I was like, we know. Where were you 10 minutes ago? We already talked. Well, I was trying to fix my shit to get so. He doesn't give a bad performance. It's just let's relax. Let's wait till the people play the roles and we judge them. How about we judge people on their acting merit, not on the race that they've been hired at and who they're portraying. Like, just fucking stop. Everybody, chill. Okay.
Fuck out.
That's right. All right. Oh, Trex.
Yeah, this is yours, buddy.
Oh. Yeah. Look, he's like.
Now,
if he had a cigarette, he'd be taking a big old drag right now.
I'll be that Matthew McConaughey meme right now, just.
Well.
Look, this sucks. What I'm about to share. This absolutely sucks. CDProjekt Red. This is from their Twitter post. Yesterday, we discovered that we have become a victim of a targeted cyber attack, due to which some of our internal systems have been compromised. An unidentified actor gained unauthorized access to our internal network, collected certain data belonging to CDProjekt Capital Group, and left a ransom note, the content of which we released to the public. Although some devices in our network have been encrypted, our backups remain intact. We have already secured our IT infrastructure and began restoring the data. We will not give in to the demands nor negotiate with the actor. Being aware that this may eventually lead to the release of our compromised data, we are taking necessary steps to mitigate the consequences of such a release, in particular by approaching any parties that may be affected due to the breach. We are still investigating the incident. However, at this time, we can confirm that, to the best of our knowledge, the compromised systems did not contain any personal data of our players or users of our services. We have already approached the relevant authorities, including law enforcement and the president of the Personal Data Protection Office, as
Like it's
well
in the
as
United
IT
States.
forensic specialists. And we will closely cooperate with them in order to fully investigate this incident.
All right, now hear me out. Before we get into this, hear me out.
Okay.
Listen. What if, y'all? Listen. What if what's going on with them, with all these cyber attacks and the game not being ready to be messed up? What if it's all just one big elaborate campaign, and the game actually wasn't supposed to come out to the end of the year, and like this whole thing has just been like a cyber punk?
Guys,
Wow.
guys,
Oh, shit.
it just dropped. Pedro Pascal is gonna be Joel.
Wait, what?
No, you're trolling me. You're trolling me because of what I said earlier. Look, they're gonna think this is fake.
Druckmann just tweeted it. Druckmann just tweeted it, and it's on Deadline right now. Pedro Pascal is gonna be fucking Joel.
I think we 100% confirmed that I'm a fortune teller at this point, and that whatever I want comes to life. I'm pretty much Pedro Pascal currently in the Wonder Woman movie. Like I pretty much have that power. So listen, I can't.
What heart? Oh, I saw it, and it was like, oh, I have heart palpitations.
Heart palpitations.
Oh,
Oh my god.
That's right. Look, it's cool though, bro. I set up a really good joke, and
And
I know,
Pedro
I'm
Pascal took your thunder.
he ruined it. It was ruined.
And you know what? He's the kind of guy who would definitely just come into the stream right now and just, I'm sorry, Stevie B. Continue on, brother. Continue on. Like, oh,
I was like,
Pedro!
I'm gonna let you finish. But all right,
But
I'm sorry. I just got really excited.
it's gonna be. It's not Stevie. Totally saw the tweet. Keep quiet about it so he could act like he called it. No, I did. I swear. Look, I knew you were gonna say that. I barely have access to electronic equipment right now. Look.
It was like literally just tweeted by Deadline and Druckmann. What is it now? 48. So 6 minutes ago.
Right. So unless I have like direct ties to Neil Druckmann, I would like. Come on. Don't say anything.
Like
Okay, I do not have ties in Neil
can I
before y'all start trolling. Okay, I just I know how y'all get. So yeah, that's pretty cool. That's awesome. I'm excited for this show now. Even more excited. And my man is on top of the world. He's come a long way from getting his eyeballs squashed in.
That is
Right?
true.
That is fucking true.
Like this is it's exciting. I'm happy for him and happy to see. I'm excited to see what he brings to that role. He's brought like somehow, in the Mandalorian, barely he shows his face, in the entire 2 seasons for about 10 minutes, total. He still sells that character 100%. And so there's no telling what he's gonna do with this, and it's like he's like in our nerd culture now at this point. He's the Mandalorian, and now he's Joel, and it's just what's Joel's last name?
I don't think
Druckmann?
No. Oh my god. I was thinking Joel Osteen, but that's not right. That's like
No.
a guy.
No,
Right? That's not right.
no.
Who is that? Who? Oh
That's
god.
pastor
That's
dude
like
who has
Preacher
too much money.
Grift.
That's who?
Joel Osteen is like this grifter who disguises himself as a fucking preacher, and he's got like 10 jets,
Oh, never
all
mind.
in the name of Jesus.
Joel.
Don't you ever diss my man Joel. Don't you ever mistake him for Osteen.
Joel B, I'm sorry. All right, so CDProjekt Red got hacked. I think it's just one of the most elaborate media campaigns we've ever seen. And the actual release date was supposed to be the end of this year. And we're just going to keep seeing more and more of this. And they're just going to be like, just kidding. Here's the... Like, what we played isn't even like the actual game. Right? They have the actual game still being developed. We just got like some kind of shit they threw together because that's what it feels like. It's the kind of shit they threw together for us to, to mess with people. And everybody... Joel Miller, thank you for saying. And so everybody, and now we're going to be playing. It is Miller. I don't know why I think that. Well, I'm sorry. I'm getting distracted. Because his brother was in the game. Okay. So yeah, it's just one elaborate social media campaign. All right, and we're actually going to play the real game. And the date where the patches are supposed to come out to upgrade the game from Series X and PS5. That's the actual release date of the game, right? That's what's happening here. Obviously, it's definitely not.
Wait. Are you saying, Stevie B, are you saying that CDProjekt Red is fabricating this news to stay relevant and also gain sympathy points from the gaming community so they can no longer hate on them until the updates come out?
Maybe.
This is that kind of conspiracy theory that we will see in a movie in a couple of years.
Oh man, there's a movie. There's got to be a movie where like you have like the perfect person and they just like completely fall. It reminds me of an episode of Black Mirror, right? Well, what's that episode of Black Mirror? I can't remember the actor's name from Jurassic World. She plays like the person that like runs the place, right? I can't remember what's her name.
Bryce Dallas Howard.
Yeah.
Right. The episode she's in of Black Mirror, which is I fucking love that show so much. Where like the world is run by like social media points essentially, where like you get better things, and like she just like starts getting less and less and starts getting like just more and more fucked up as it's like that's the kind of train wreck we're fucking dealing with here. Eventually, we're gonna be at the wedding like in our torn dress and shit. Like,
she's gonna end up as a Miss Haversham with like all those low social points.
Exactly. Oh, I love Black Mirror. Black Mirror Community Meow Meow Beans episode. I haven't really watched Community. Don't hate me.
I think the last Black Mirror episode I watched was the one with Miley Cyrus.
That's the last one for me too. I couldn't go further. I couldn't go any further.
That was such a great episode though. Like that was so trippy. That was such a good episode. I love Black Mirror. I love almost every episode of Black Mirror. I like that is just it's such a mindfuck show, and the small intricacies that they have with each other. They're not like all connected, but they are a little bit connected. It's like why the Star Trek one really fucked me up, man.
Just ruined me.
Yeah, really. I watched that. That's the first one I made Heather watch, and she was like,
"It was episode 1."
What? No, it was episode 1 of that season. It wasn't like the first episode.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like episode 1 of the new season. Like this is how we're gonna start off this strong. Thanks, guys.
And like you just think, what if that's you? Like, what if you wake up one day on the fucking bridge of this, like, but you're like your body's out there, and like you have to come to terms with the fact that like this is your life, and you don't have genitals because it's Star Trek, the original series. It's like you could at least put me in the Next Generation, like where people actually doing it, like
right.
I don't need the soft stuff. But
I don't know, dude. It's
real fast. So with the CDProjekt Red, there was a notepad, of course, on their server from the hackers that that I will kind of just gloss over a little bit. It is short, but it's like, "Hello, CDProjekt. Your have been epically pwned." Ugh, that hurt me.
Me too.
We have dumped full copies of the source codes from your Purpose server for Cyberpunk 2077, Witcher 3, Gwent, and the unreleased version of Witcher 3. We have also dumped all your documents relating to accounting, administration, legal, HR, investor relations, and more.
The unreleased version of Witcher 3?
That's what I was thinking. Like, what the fuck is the unreleased version of Witcher 3?
I wonder if it's like an updated graphics version.
Yeah, here we go. It's like, you know what? Who is it? Rockstar is able to make different versions of Grand Theft Auto 5. we can do that too for Witcher 3, right?
Yeah.
But everything is apparently ready to be online, ready to be dumped for the world to see, and they have 48 hours to contact them. And obviously, CDProjekt Red is giving the middle finger, and they're not going to do it.
Is it bad that like I felt some kind of way about I didn't really read any? The only thing I looked at for the Capcom leaks, I'm going to be honest with you y'all, I did look at one thing with the Capcom leaks. I wanted to see what the Resident Evil Village Collector's Edition was going to look like, so I looked at that. That's the only thing I looked at the Capcom leak. It just felt bad. Is it bad that like if this stuff got put out there, I don't have that same feeling? Does that make me a shitty person? Does that bad? Is it just because of like everything that's happened and the way they've been treating everybody? Does that make me mad?
I'm just gonna do this. I was half listening.
So, but no. In all seriousness, this is it doesn't matter who this happens to, right? When it's insanely illegal and it's digital theft, right? Like it's like they robbed CDProjekt Red. And I don't care like what's happening to your game and things like that. This isn't warranted. This is terrible, and it sucks because they're obviously not going to like give in to these demands. I mean, did they say what the demands were? I don't think they did they?
Not specifics. I don't think it was terribly specific on what they wanted.
No, there's no. It's like if we will not come to an agreement, then your source codes will be sold or leaked online, and your documents will be sent to our contacts in gaming journalism. Your public image will go down the shitter even more, and people will see how shitty your company functions.
Well, I mean, like, don't we all already know that? Like, I don't mean that to be like in a fucking nasty way, but like, what could they possibly release that would make people go, "Oh, fuck CDProjekt Red" even more? Like, I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm being honest. Like, because at this point, I don't think anybody is like, yeah, what that company's doing swell these days, right? Like, what public image exactly, Golden Dodge? Like, I don't know. Hey, it would have to be some like ludicrous shit.
It's like, well, what else could go wrong? Here's the hack. What else could go wrong? Jim, will you stop?
I know, right?
It's like, they're just having like a bad go of it, aren't they, this year?
It's bad. It just sucks because like a year ago it was like CDProjekt Red could do no wrong. Now it's like
everything is going wrong.
So yeah, but it's hopefully these don't get out, but I have a feeling that they definitely are. It does take them time to go through stuff like this, so I'll say that because it's not like they just have access freely to everything. They actually have to. It's this whole intricate process, right? Like they have data clusters, but they have to break apart. You have to like figure out and get into everything. Right? It's a whole advanced thing. That's why the Capcom leaks like slowly came out because they were slowly like hacking their shit. But it's just terrible. It's just it really is, and probably just a long term keeping giving us money. Yeah. Thing is that much data can detract. Look at the Sony hack. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Sony hack was huge.
Yeah. So luckily with CDProjekt Red, like we don't like. I'm sure you can buy directly from CDProjekt Red, like with credit cards and stuff. But like, it's not an online game or anything like that. They don't have that online service. You're not actually like giving them stuff. Like the worst thing they'll get is like your username and passwords. But did CDProjekt Red do anything? I don't remember like logging in to Cyberpunk. Like I don't think you do that with that.
No, you sign in through GOG.com.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, so it's I don't know. It's interesting, but even though CDProjekt Red is in the state that it's in, it's still fucking terrible. And this stuff is going to be everywhere. Once it's going to hit news outlets, but do your best to stay away from that.
Yeah.
I know I was fucking around earlier, but like, in all seriousness, like, it's not right? They're trying to fix themselves, and I'm sure there's going to be like details on like what they're trying to do that, and like releasing that information at the wrong time without something to show for it and things like that is just be even worse. So I know it'll be hard, but try not to.
Just be decent human beings.
That's right.
So the final thing that I think it's the final thing that I can see it.
Yeah.
Okay. So the last thing that we have on the docket is from IGN Southeast Asia, as reported by Matt TM Kim. Anthem's next future depends on EA's upcoming internal review. So, depending on what EA decides, EA may have like some kind of comeback, like that maybe has the potential of becoming like another No Man's Sky, or it could just be thrown in the shitter and no one works on it at all ever again, and it'll have no growth. The fate of Anthem hangs in the balance depending on how internal review of the reboot goes. That's according to a new report which says there is a chance EA expands the Anthem Next team or shelves the game altogether. In a new report from Bloomberg, EA executives will review the latest version of Anthem Next later this week. Depending on how the project is progressing, EA will continue to back and grow the next Anthem Next team, or quote, abandoned the project. Anthem Next was set to be a redo of sorts for Anthem, BioWare's live service action RPG, which quickly lost traction with players. BioWare handed Anthem to BioWare Austin, which specifically works on live projects like Star Wars: The Old Republic. BioWare Austin executive producer Christian Daly became the face of Anthem Next, writing 3 blog posts, about Anthem Next development throughout 2020. Yeah. But according to the report, Daly left Anthem team in December as part of a management shakeup. BioWare's Casey Hudson and Mark Dara, as you all remember, they also left the company in December. Daly's departure put more questions around the future of the project. In its development blog, BioWare Austin detailed some changes that the team considered for Anthem Next, including updates to loot drops, weapons, and javelins the robot armor players pilot and customize. These and skill trees changes. Basically, a top-down overhaul, and Bloomberg says other major changes have been made to Anthem's core system user interface. Uh-oh, we lost Stevie.
Oh, we did.
Yeah, we did. Oh,
I got 14% left.
Get a charger, some bitch.
I did plugged in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
But Anthem's future is up in the air, hanging on literally by a thread.
Like my computer.
Yeah, it's on 14% life, and depending on what the EA execs think, it could be dead. And that, I don't know. I mean, I don't have any stake in this because I never played Anthem, but and anyone I knew who was on the initial development team have all moved on already. They're not working on this game anymore. So, I mean, it sucks for people who. It's gonna suck for people either working on this game and for the fans who hung in there if they just shelve it altogether. But I don't think the rest of us are gonna miss it very much.
So as a community, we played this game a lot, right? When it first came out, we really did. Me, Ari, Trex, we all played it Showtime. And it was really good, and we really enjoyed it a lot. But, man, after, like, a few weeks, like, that was it for all of us. We were just like, okay, like, what is there to do? What can we do? There's nothing. There was nothing left to do. And there never was, and it ended up not being. It was like a shell of what it was supposed to be. And it just never recovered from that. It's been so long. Does anybody even care anymore? Like, at least with No Man's Sky, right? That's what this is being compared to a lot. With No Man's Sky, at least we got like constant updates. They're like, okay, well, we're doing this and we're doing that, and none of that's happened with this game. I really think it's going to be shelved. I know what Trex is going to say. Trex is going to be like, take it out back, and that's true. I mean, am I wrong, Trex?
He's like silently thinking.
He knows.
So me and J Dog, Jason Schreier,
Oh my god.
Jason's been following this thing for the longest, and I've been with Anthem since the beginning of the launch.
I mean, we all played a beta.
Yeah. Anthem has such an amazing combat system that it needs to be repurposed, repackaged into another game. I can't stress enough. The flight controls, the combat system, it's fucking insane. It really was the Iron Man simulator that we all really want. As an MMO player, Anthem didn't know what it wanted to be. Anthem was a looter shooter, but it was a hub-based MMO, just like Destiny. But again, Anthem was literally a Destiny clone. There's no doubt about it. It really was. You saw the success of Destiny, and you tried to incorporate it, and you took a lot of liberties, but it was nonetheless still quite the clone. The game was great, and the only issue was content. It had no content. It had so much repeated stuff. It had so much repeatedness, repetitive missions, and content that as a launch game, it was terrible. It was really, once again, one of those games that, like, you know what, we're going to have to give it a year for it to actually have content before, or unless you just wanted to play it as it went through. This is another one of those games that if it actually came to Steam and had the early access tag on it, we probably wouldn't be so hard on it as we are, because it would have that caveat of, oh, it's an early access game. It's supposed to be low grade shit. But no, this came from a AAA developer, AAA publisher, AAA price tag, and it was a game that was literally worth $20 to $30 at launch. It didn't deserve to be the full $60. So, yeah, it's been development hell. They gave quite the roadmap that even I first saw. I'm like, that's never going to exist. You're not going to hit anything.
Press X for doubt on that one.
So, here in the news this week, and yeah, last year we had the 3 blog posts, and I know exactly what they are because, yeah, I fucking read them and I fine-tooth combed those things. And the updates that they're doing are true quality of life stuff that the game really needed. But there was still no update to, because they had to stop development of the game. There's no contents. There's some minor bug fixes, but other than that, it's literally a game of a wasteland. It's just there. And there's nothing happening with it. So this week, coming up with the news that we're going to, it's on the chopping block. And it's now Wednesday of this recording. It's Thursday and Friday. Are we going to hear news on Friday, or are we going to hear news on Monday, or any news at all about this?
Yeah.
Because I do want to know. Because I was ready in January when EA was going to come to Xbox Game Pass, and Anthem was going to come to. I'm like, okay, I get to do Anthem again with Xbox Game Pass. I'm not gonna buy that thing. Fuck that. I'm not gonna spend money on that. I'm gonna get that shit for free. So let's go ahead and jump back into it. Then it got pushed back, of course, and now we don't know what the hell is happening. And so like, oh, guess I'm not playing Anthem because I'm not putting money to it. But here we are. It's on the chopping block. We're not sure what's gonna happen. I honestly think that it needs to just go into the back of the shed and it's done. And you know what? It's not an EA game, but you need to go ahead and grab Marvel Avengers. Go ahead and grab it, hold their hands, and look at the flowers. You both just need to look at the flowers.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I thought you were just going to say, buy it, hold its hand, and then shoot in the head. It's like, no, don't waste your money.
No, yeah.
It'll be like Resident Evil Village. Sorry, Anthem.
Oh,
Marvel Avengers and Anthem are And Paul Tassi has, of course, his article over on Forbes that I have not disagreed with Paul in the fucking slightest on almost every article he has. And I am agreeing. Marvel Avengers is heading towards the same hell that Anthem is already at right now. And so both of them just need to be put out of their misery. They are a game that cannot exist in this sphere anymore. They have taken the idea of the looter shooter, of the popularity that is Destiny and Destiny 2. But Destiny 2 is still the king of that mountain. You can't...
Yeah.
There's no way... Just like Fortnite is now the king of the mountain of Battle Royale games. Stop. You're not going to have... You'll have your little niches. You'll have your niches of that same genre, but you're not going to get those people. You're just not. So I like what Anthem brought. I like the idea of it. I like the combat system. I love the flight mechanics. It was a beautiful, beautiful game. And honestly, I might even wait for a sale and buy it for like $10. And I do want to play it again before it actually closes its doors, if it ever does. But I am waiting for the Anthem update. But if it doesn't happen, I'm also not going to be hurt too much. At this point, it's on the chopping block. Just go ahead and chop. I don't want developers to lose their jobs. For the fuck's sakes, it was going back to Jason Schreier's original article about the whole history of Anthem, that the BioWare studio should have went to BioWare Austin, and Austin was trying to help, but no one was listening to Austin. Fuckers, Austin has still one of the most popular MMOs out there, some fucking how, and it's Star Wars: The Old Republic. SWTOR just celebrated 10 years. How are we not listening to a live service game from your own fucking company? They know what they're doing. Well, obviously, they like Anthem's like, we're live service ash. Like, no, fucker, you're live service. Listen to the experts. Yeah. And now it's going to BioWare Austin, and they're already working on Star Wars: The Old Republic. Hopefully it's not hurting those devs either, that they're not having to work and fix and polish Anthem. But if someone's going to do it, it's going to be BioWare Austin. That's a top-notch studio right there.
They should just, like, combine the games. The mechs and Star Wars.
Put mechs in Star Wars.
Oh, my God.
Just saying.
Why haven't we seen piloted mechs in Star Wars yet?
That's a great... I mean, they're, like, pretty much... It wouldn't even be a stretch, because they're pretty much there already, right? Like, you got the walkers and everything else. Like, I mean, it just... All you gotta do is make it personalized. We're pretty much there. It's not like it would be unbelievable. You'd be like, oh, yeah, they could probably pull that off. Yeah, it makes perfect sense. But they haven't done it. It's rude. Honestly.
I mean, you know, just Luke Skywalker coming in there with his javelin armor and then wielding his a lightsaber.
A giant lightsaber with like one big ass kyber crystal.
You know what? If Dave Filoni and other guy whose name no, he's Marvel, isn't he?
No, Jon Favreau did Mandalorian too.
Okay, yeah. If those guys come a knocking, tell them what's up.
I will. I better get my movie check too. All right, so there you go. I mean, it's Anthem, right? So everybody excited for Anthem next? Don't be that excited because it might not be what's next.
Oh.
We'll see.
But oh man, you know what? I think next time when we have like this long string of Debbie Downers for news,
good at the end.
Like just put me last for my wholesome shit.
Well, hold on. I might have some wholesome stuff for you. Hold on.
Oh wait. Okay. So this was announced. They're like, I don't have any kind of article pulled up, but Sonic the Hedgehog 2 there's going to be a Sonic the Hedgehog 2.
That's right.
Happy news.
Tails or Miles.
They did tease Tails at the end of the first movie.
Well,
There-
he's in the look.
There's freaking rumors on, of course, the Twitter who they want, or I guess it's not a rumor or something, but like Jason Momoa auditioned to play Knuckles, and I don't want that.
Would you want that?
Why would you want that?
Because someone like said this one sentence in my ear, and it kind of just never left my head. Like Jason Momoa in Aquaman didn't play Aquaman; he was playing Jason Momoa. And I heard that sentence, and I'm like, wait, no, oh fuck, it kind of is.
Yeah,
I
I
was
mean,
just playing
you're not
Jason Momoa.
you're not wrong, but I will say that the like even though like Jeff Johns turned him into a little bit of a badass, he still was not, or Aquaman proper in the comics was like he needed like a facelift, like
He
a
did.
complete facelift, because
Cultural
he
too.
he was stiff. Depending, I guess whoever was writing him, he was stiff. He was just had no great personality. I don't know. They needed someone else to just like breathe a different kind of life into him to get people in. You know.
I agree. I thought Arwen posted something about that today, son. Well, you see, Gold, here's the problem with that, right? Trex did the outline today, and Arwen notoriously doesn't use the search hashtags, right? So Trex probably just completely ignored it because it didn't have the search hashtag like it's supposed to. I'm just going to go out and link.
Yeah, I got things to do. That hashtag is like click, 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 boom.
Yeah, so I'm going to go out on a limb and say that's why it's very important to use that. So it's searchable. But I didn't do the outline today, so I'm not going to take the hit for this one. Normally I do, but so yeah, Sonic 2. That's I like that. That's uplifting. We're excited, man. Sonic 2. The game. Wait, the movie.
Yeah.
We get to see Jim Carrey more than likely in full Dr. Robotnik status. Because spoilers, if you guys haven't seen it, I hope you've seen it by now. He's Dr. Robotnik, but at the end of the movie, he's like fucking Dr. Robotnik. Like,
oh yeah.
Jim
Carrey like did him so well.
It was
Jim Carrey, fucking God.
I remember watching that movie and going, I just looked over at Heather and I was like, I can't believe that they're pulling this shit off. Like this is ludicrous. Like this makes no sense to me. They're somehow making this good. I don't it's a movie about Sonic the fucking Hedgehog. I combined the F word and Sonic there, in case you guys couldn't tell, on accident. But it just didn't make any sense to me. I was just like, why is this good? Why do the rings make sense? Why does Sonic make sense? Why does him hang around with an actual real life adult male make sense? At all? Wow, there goes my computer again. I don't know if you guys, that's why the lights are gone. That's why. That's right. That's what's happening. This is my life now. This computer crashing over and over again, but that's fine. Yeah, I'm very excited about Sonic 2, especially featuring Tails and where they're going to go with that. All we got was a little animated teaser trailer, but like just to hearing like the Emerald Zone, right, or Green Hill Zone going off in the background, I was just like, man, it's my childhood right here. Oh, now it's not even coming back on.
Jam.
Wait. Yep.
Oh.
I got it. This is gonna die again though. But anyway.
Oh, guys. So remember when I told you that I was forgetting something, but I couldn't I had an inkling that I was forgetting something, but I couldn't for the life of me figure it out.
Yeah.
I figured it out.
Did you forget to drink water?
Well, I didn't forget. It's just not here on my desk. I forgot to tell you before while you were making your outline Trex that and this is an article from Polygon by ONS Good. Terraria canceled on Stadia after developer gets locked out of its Google accounts.
That's right.
It's just sad. It just doesn't.
Yeah, and you can look him up on Twitter. 2 days ago, Andrew Spinks tweeted, "My phone has lost access to thousands of dollars of apps on Google Play. I had just bought LOTR 4K and can't finish it. My Google Drive data is completely gone. I can't access my YouTube channel. The worst of all is losing access to my Gmail address of over 15 years. I absolutely have not done anything to violate your terms of service." He's talking to Google. "So I can take this no other way than you deciding to burn this bridge. Consider it burned. Terraria for Google Stadia is canceled. My company will no longer support any of your platforms moving forward." Holy shit, that's like that is literally a burned bridge scenario right there.
Ooh, buddy. What the fuck did who unplugged something at Google right now?
I mean, how did someone just like Spinks said he brought this attention to Google around January 16th, and the company has done nothing but given me the runaround, he said in quotes. But like, did someone just go to his accounts and just like turn them off because he hated his guts or something? What the hell happened?
That one person who has like who's shit in Terraria, just like, oh fuck that, we don't need this guy.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a Minecraft guy. Fuck your game.
But yeah, that was the thing I was forgetting. Yeah, I was just like, holy shit. Yeah, that was the thing I was forgetting earlier. But yeah, I'm glad I found it. But damn it. Developers can be some catty bitches sometimes, but still. Stadia is going to its last leg, like we reported last week, so you know. And Terraria has been around for so long. They ain't hurting.
So, and on top of something forgetting, because it dawned on me, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to talk about it next week, or in 2 weeks actually. It was news from Blizzard Activision that I think it's Diablo and Overwatch, Diablo 4, I think it is, and then Overwatch 2 will not be launching this year in 2021. Those got pushed back.
Oh.
So Overwatch League, this is like the last stretch of how they can really save themselves. But other than that, like, it's basically it's gonna be hurting Blizzard a lot. But yeah, so no new games from them, but they have, and I hate even saying it, I think it's next weekend, they have BlizzCon Line. BlizzCon Line, which is their BlizzCon, but online. Not going with BlizzCon Live, which is a better way to come out of your mouth, but no, it's BlizzCon Line.
Trex, you want to take this next one that I just messaged you, because I'm looking for wholesome gaming news that we can end on, so we don't have to like.
Girl, I was reading that. Wow, we were a couple of articles back. I was reading that whole fucking thing. So coming from IGN, and this is like news that just broke today.
What's up with breaking news? Shit.
I know, right?
Former employee sues Riot Games CEO for sexual harassment and discrimination.
Fuck.
So, because I was reading this from Slasher over on Twitter, and for fucking sure, the former executive assistant to the CEO is suing his ass for all the bad shit. This is coming from Rioters for Change on the news of allegations against Riot CEO. Rioters for Change stands with those who have suffered abuse at Riot. Inappropriate relations combined with the threat of power is a harm inherent to any company where leaders are not held accountable. Historically, Riot is a company where leaders have not been held accountable. We hope that Sharon O'Donnell, And those who have been harmed by the actions of Riot superiors are given appropriate reparations for the harm done to them. Those in position of power at Riot will do well to recognize that their positions are only as stable as the workforce underneath them. Because this is a CEO getting hit with this, the board of directors has decided to sign on an outside law firm to cover this.
Holy shit, dude.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Riot needs to keep it in their pants. This is just another one of a long list of all the other hits that have come from their female employees. It's just bad over there, man.
Yeah. It's no, Google, stop giving me Riot stuff. It's like
You opened the can of worms.
I did. But damn, maybe I should have just ended. Well, I thought we were ending when I mentioned Sonic the Hedgehog 2 was coming out.
But yeah, but
soon.
then
It
you
was
remember
announced,
stuff,
but
and I remembered
Then I
stuff.
remembered
We don't need to remember anything.
This is what happens. It all falls apart if I'm not doing the outlines.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. No, because I totally would have derailed everything anyway, because that's just me. That's how I do.
Yeah. She learned from the best.
But you know what? I think that's, I don't know. I can't find anything wholesome. I'm flailing. Not at the last minute.
All right,
But,
Stevie B, get us out of here.
Yeah, rewind.
Well,
Sonic
just
the Hedgehog 2 is in that coming out. So
Here you go.
Here's some great news: is that Joel and Ellie for The Last of Us on HBO have been cast, and it couldn't have been cast any better. So there you go.
yeah, let us all just like all the love for Pedro Pascal, Bella Ramsey, the firing of Gina Carano.
And
Love it.
that's right. And Twitter seems to be like not losing the shit over it. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Someone said literal fucking perfection.
Okay, so okay, last thing. And I'm probably just look up on Twitter the latest on Bowsette. What's going on with Bowsette these days on Twitter? There's some
that, like the one person that drew it and like all hell broke loose. That
No,
Bowsette?
there's a new drawing by at Manda underscore AMSBT. So I'm gonna put that in. I'm gonna put her in chat.
Don't search Twitter for Bowsette.
No, don't Google search. Just look up the artist on Twitter.
Ooh.
Oh. Computer just powered off again because of the slutty shit that popped up on my screen. It shut his shit down. It was like, nope.
So we're gonna leave on a spicy note. Just look her up.
Spicy.
Just look up this artist on Twitter, and you'll see the newest iteration of Bowsette. You're welcome. You're welcome, nerds of the apocalypse and audience.
You are indeed welcome.
Don't worry,
And
Twitch.
there you go.
Don't worry, Twitch. I got your link for you.
This is the wildest. This is the wildest show we've done in a while, but it was fun. We had a good time. I want to say that we'll be back next week. I might not be, depending on the size of this fucking thing. See how many times it's crash day. We'll see what happens. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully I can get it fixed over the weekend. I do have a 3-day weekend, so we'll see how that goes. I don't know when my dad's surgery is getting rescheduled for yet, so that's going to be up in the air. I don't know. I know they want to do it fast, so I think as soon as the sodium levels get back up, they're going to do it. So it could be at any time now, but I'll keep everybody posted. So yeah, don't forget if you for some fucking reason you're on YouTube, you made it this long. At this point, you should be fucking watching us live at twitch.tv/NerdsOfTheApocalypse every Wednesday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern ish. All right, so come over there and hang out with us live and join on the chat and stuff like that. Sorry, the show was a little bit wild tonight. little wrong things happened, but we still had fun and we still kept it together and it was all good. And this is the first show in like a month where Trex hasn't said anything super not PC. So that's good. At least we got that going for us. I mean, I kind of
No. I'm pretty sure that Persia thing I feel really bad about.
Pick your poison. Next week it's your turn, Christian. I'm just kidding. So we had a good time. Is my thing locked up? I think I'm locked up.
No, you're not locked
You guys
up.
there?
Yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Am I talking into the void?
No. Can you hear me? Uh-oh.
I'm talking in the void.
Oh,
You guys,
what's wrong with him?
Oh, no. Okay. We
He
can
is
hear you.
Oh my god, screen capture that. He looks so high right now.
But yeah, this has been Nerds of the Apocalypse, not another game report. Yeah, RIP, man. If you're watching this on YouTube, like, subscribe, follow us, and if you want to watch this live, follow us on the Twitch. That's it for us today. Bye, guys. Bye.
Peace. That poor guy. His Discord app crashed just in the show.
Oh no.
He made it all the way to the end.
He did.
Oh my god. But yeah, the canceled Disney Plus is now trending. It's like number 3 trending.
So Disney Plus? No, they did their due diligence.
These people, and I'm literally going with these people. Just absolutely, like, they just ruined Star Trek. Not even Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni can save this train wreck. I'm like, what train wreck?
Train wreck.
She was only in like, what, 3 episodes? Fuck her.
Yeah, I know. I don't get
Now,
it.
if Baby Yoda said some bad stuff on Twitter, then we can say the show needs to be canceled.
Yeah.
No one gives a fuck about a side character. Get the hell out of here.
But, with the return indeed, what does that mean?
I don't know.
Trex.
Oh, let me, the return? He's not even back. I have no idea what he's talking about, but all right. Good night, folks.
Good night. Good night.